Before I start one of my long form videos, I like to look at my Notion document to see what I have planned. Here I keep all my ideas that I have and schedule them for when I should make each video. This isn't going to be another Notion tutorial, however if you are interested in how I organise this, leave a comment down below. Links to all the tools that I mentioned in this video will be in the description. The first step I complete is adding an outline for my video. I often have already done this when I come up with the idea for the video, but if not, I'll do this first. This gives me a good idea for the length, style and workload of the video. This is all just very simple bullet points, not very complicated at all, and then it's time to script it. For some of my first videos on this channel, I created the voiceover using just a slightly more detailed outline. However, over time I've found scripting the video to be a much better option. Not only does this mean that the video is more efficient in its content, but also makes recording the voiceover much easier as I just have to read it. After I've got the script laid out, the next task is to convert that into recording notes. As I make tutorials with screen recordings, I then turn my script into a list of things I need to do in my screen recording to have everything match perfectly in the edit. Now all of the planning is out of the way, it's time to actually make the video. My first step is choosing the music for the background of the video. I generally go to Pixabay for my music, however there are lots of other sites you can choose from. YouTube also has their own audio library for creators that you can check out too. When it comes to actually recording my voiceover, I use a USB Samsung mic with a pop filter attached for capturing audio like this. There are lots of other cheap solutions like I've got and some DIY ones as well. I often use a free online teleprompter tool with my script pasted in it to make it easier to read, like this one here. Once I have this voiceover, I cut out all the moments where I repeated a line because I messed it up, and then cut out or add pauses where needed to create a base to work my edit around. At this point, I will then record my screen recording. The reason I don't do this sooner is because I may make edits to the script whilst I'm recording. So once the voiceover has been completed, I know the screen recording will match. To screen record, I use OBS Studio, adding a colour fill to blank out the name of my project. This isn't fully necessary, however because I use acronyms in my project names, it's just easier not to have people confused or concerned by my project names. Once this is all done, I then take the screen recording, or sometimes multiple screen recordings, into my timeline and begin to edit them together, keeping roughly to the timings of the voiceover. Whilst the voiceover, screen recording and rough edit aren't that fun to me, they actually don't take too long if you just get on with it. Now is the fun stage of the video, adding the graphics. Because this channel started out and still is a way for me to practice making graphics in DaVinci Resolve Fusion, that is where I'll try and do something new with each video to expand my capabilities. One of the latest things I've been trying is using game assets as a way to make graphics more interesting. I've been exploring the site Kenny, which has a lot of free game asset packs. Adding these game asset elements into my videos has been a way of me experimenting with adding a perceived reduction value to my videos more easily, so this is something you could try too. The final stage of editing of a video for me is watching it over and checking things through, making tweaks where necessary. At this point, it's now just time to upload the video, creating a title and thumbnail. Sometimes I've already thought of ideas for this in my Notion page, however if not, I'll create a title from what I think is to the point but still engaging, and then create a simple thumbnail design in Canva. When creating my thumbnails, I like to use a few things. The first is a big text with the purpose of the video, the second is some sort of screenshot or moment from the video, and the third is a coloured border which represents the playlist the video is a part of on this channel. If you want to see the video I've used as the example to show my process here, then check back next Wednesday for that. So that is my process to how I make my videos. A video like this can take a full day to make if I really focus, or more likely multiple days spread out between other work I have to do. If there's a specific section of my process you'd like to see a specific video on, then leave a comment down below.